Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, June 7th, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. We have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by 5 points right now to 28.50.5 per contract. You're going to see right here the futures did have a nosedive after the non-farm payroll report was released, but they are starting to recover a little bit. And everybody now is talking about when is the Fed going to cut interest rates. So we'll see how this all plays out. Right now, there is no real rate hike, or rate cut, I should say, expected in the June meeting. But in July, the expectations there went up to about 60 or 70%. So again, we'll be watching that very, very closely. Will the Fed's actions save the day, or the anticipation of their actions save the day? Let's take a look here at stocks in the news, because that's where we're going to focus and try to make some money. Let's go to Beyond Meat, BYND. This is their first earnings report after becoming a public company. Stock right now is flying high. It closed yesterday at $99.50, now trading at $125.06. So great pop there for Beyond Meat. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, there's really nothing you could do here. I would not be jumping on board now. It's a great move for the stock, no doubt about it. But again, it's way, way high on the charts. It's had a tremendous, tremendous move since the IPO. And what can you say? It's been the hottest thing out there, and we'll see where it goes from here. But again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you do not own it, I would not be chasing that at this point in time. Next up, let's take a look at another new or recent IPO, Zoom Media. Zoom Video, or Zoom Media as it's called. Right now trading at $90.70, closed at $79.41. So Zoom is zooming. This actually still can go up to $95 or $96 before it really puts in a little bit of a high pivot. So again, great move there for this IPO. This thing's only been public really since the 18th of April. So it really doesn't have a whole lot of time under its belt, but great move there for Zoom Video. Let's go over now to GES, and that's Guess. Guess is trading at $15.70, closed at $15.68. So no real move here this morning. It did have some after-hours movement, went up to $17.40, then went down to $15. Now the stock's settling in around $15.70, basically right where it closed yesterday. We'll keep it on the radar. There's not a whole lot I would do with it at the moment. Let's take a look at ZUMZ, which is Zoomies. This is trading right now at $20.95, closed at $18.67. So good pop there for Zoomies after, I believe, earnings. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Do not assume these things are just going to move higher. It's been a very, very rocky and turbulent earnings season. Lots of times stocks make moves initially, then they fade. Other times they sell off and then they rally. So again, we'll have to look at this one once the opening bell rings. Really nothing I would do with it right here. We do have one buyout here. Looks like BKS, which is Barnes & Noble, is going to be bought out by Elliott Management for $6.50 a share. So if you own Barnes & Noble at lower prices, congratulations. Take your money or trail your stop loss. Let's take a look here at DOCU. This is DocuSign. Stock right now trading at $46.71, closed at $54.74. This is a little bit of a haircut here. This is another new issue. This stock's only been public since May of 2018, so there's really not a lot I would do with it. But I will say this much. It does look like it has a fair amount of support around $39. If it gets there, that was definitely a level where this thing started to break out to the upside. So institutions, if they're going to support it, probably around $39.50 or so, there should be some support there. That's the best I could give you on a new issue. Next up, we want to take a look at Caesar Entertainment. CZR is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $9.65. It looks like they're near a deal to merge with Eldorado Resort. So, again, good little pop there. I don't see the stock going a whole lot past $10 right now, so we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at Domo Inc., DOMO. This stock right here is trading at $26.85, closed at $31.76. Now, the only level I like for this stock, and this is kind of a new issue too, I think this has been publicly traded since June of 2018, watch the 2250 level. Gets down to 2250, then it starts to interest me. So keep that on the radar. DOMO at 2250. Again, it's a light volume equity. Rarely trades a million shares. Sometimes it does, but it's a rare occasion. So these things can overshoot. The overshoot math tells me 2250. Next up, want to take a look at NCLH. This is Norwegian cruise line. And what you're going to see here is stock right now not doing anything in the pre-market, but it could be volatile today. It looks like they cut their full year earnings per share outlook due to restrictions on Cuba travel. So keep that on the radar. That could be a mover today. I'll be watching that one in the intraday stock chat room, and I'll update you once it opens up in the chat room. All right, again, let's get over to the gold market. Gold futures trading up $2.50 to $1,345 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, that's trading at around 126.53. Gold has had an amazing week. Crude oil today trading higher by 75 cents to $53.31 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, that is trading at $11.09. Crude has been very volatile this week. Has caught a little bit of a bid yesterday and a little bit of a bid this morning, but overall it has been beaten down over the last few weeks. So again, we'll be watching that very closely. Once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We're having a Dynamite 2019, and again, you could trade right alongside of us. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.